Observe two people walking the same path. On the surface, they are indistinguishable. Both rise early. Both work with diligence. Both speak of ambition and dreams. From the outside, their actions appear identical. Yet, one walks towards mastery and fulfillment, while the other walks towards burnout and quiet desperation. One is building a temple, the other is merely stacking stones. The difference between them is not in what they do, but in the unseen space from which they act. It is a single, silent habit, cultivated in the solitude of their inner world, that separates the winner from the loser. This habit is the invisible architect of destiny. It is the subtle current beneath the waves that determines whether the ship reaches the harbor or is dashed upon the rocks. Before we delve deeper into this truth, if this message already resonates with your spirit, take a moment to subscribe and like this video. Your support allows this wisdom to reach others who are seeking it. And we invite you to share in the comments, does this happen to you, or do you know someone who has done this? This one, defining habit is discernment. Not the shallow judgment of the intellect that categorizes and labels, but the profound discernment of the spirit, which feels resonance and truth. The loser is a prisoner of the external world. They live in a state of constant reaction. Their eyes are fixed on the surface of things, mesmerized by the glitter of hollow opportunities. They mistake noise for importance, and are therefore guided by the loudest voices, the trends, the critics, the fleeting opinions of the crowd. Their energy, the sacred currency of life, is not invested but scattered. It leaks out in every direction, feeding anxieties, chasing validations, and powering pursuits that do not nourish their soul. They are adrift in an ocean of information, tossed about by every wave, with no anchor and no rudder. This is not a life lived, but a life endured. The loser's mind is a frantic marketplace. Every thought screams for attention, every desire demands immediate satisfaction. They say yes without consultation with their inner self. A yes to projects that violate their values. A yes to relationships that drain their vitality. A yes to paths that lead them further from their own truth. They do this out of fear, the fear of missing out, the fear of being left behind, the fear of silence. They believe that to stop moving is to die, so they run relentlessly on a treadmill, generating motion but achieving no progress. Their calendar is full, but their life is empty. They collect achievements like trinkets, but possess no real treasure. They are a ghost in their own story, playing a part written for them by the world. The winner, by contrast, cultivates an inner sanctuary of stillness. They understand that all true power is born in silence. This stillness is not emptiness, it is a state of profound presence and receptivity. From this sacred space, they practice the art of discernment. They learn to distinguish the signal from the noise. They can feel the subtle difference between an opportunity that aligns with their core and one that is merely a distraction dressed in gold. Their decisions are not born from impulse or fear, but from a deep, internal resonance. It is a feeling, a knowing in the gut, a sense of peace that says, this is the way. This inner compass is their most trusted guide, more reliable than any map, more truthful than any external authority. The winner understands that their energy is finite and precious. They do not allow it to be siphoned away by the trivialities of the world. They build walls, not to isolate themselves, but to protect their inner wellspring. This protection comes in the form of a powerful, sacred no. They say no to the drama that others try to pull them into. No to the limiting beliefs of those who live in fear. No to the urgent but unimportant tasks that scream for their attention. Every no is an act of liberation. Every no clears the space for a more powerful, intentional yes. Their yes is not given lightly. It is a vow, a commitment of their full being. And because their energy is focused and undivided, their actions have the force of a river cutting through stone. They achieve more with less effort because their actions are in harmony with their spirit. The architecture of the loser's life is built on sand. The foundation is weak, made of the need for approval and the fear of judgment. They build quickly, frantically, hoping the speed of construction will hide the instability of the base. They decorate their life with external markers of success, the job title, the expensive possessions, the large social circle. But it is a facade, a hollow structure that cannot withstand the storms of life. When adversity strikes, the entire structure crumbles, revealing the emptiness within. They are left with nothing, because they never built anything real. The winner is a master architect. They begin with a deep excavation, clearing away the debris of societal conditioning and false beliefs to find the bedrock of their own truth. On this solid foundation, they build their life with patience and intention. Every brick is a conscious choice. Every relationship is a pillar that provides support. Every skill learned is a beam that strengthens the whole. They are not in a rush, for they know that a structure meant to last for eternity cannot be built in a day. Their life may not look as flashy or as grand as the losers from the outside, but it is solid. It is authentic. It has integrity. It can weather any storm because it is built from the inside out. This life is a sanctuary, a place of power and peace, a testament to the habit of discernment. Do not be mistaken. This practice is not easy. It requires courage. The courage to be still when the world tells you to hurry. The courage to trust your own inner voice when 1,000 others are shouting. The courage to walk your own path, even if you must walk it alone for a time. But this is the path of the winner. It is the difference between a life of quiet desperation and a life of profound meaning. The one habit that separates them is not what they do, but the awareness with which they do it. It is the silent, relentless, daily practice of choosing what is true over what is easy, what is resonant over what is loud. This is the art of living. This is the foundation of all victory.